Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Next in our series of TradingView Best Indicators, I want to show you something that combines both the trend as well as momentum. Search for the log regression oscillator channel by Big Beluga under Indicators and add it to your chart. You'll see that it adds a regression channel as well as an oscillator in purple and a signal line in yellow. But more on that later. Let's look at the settings of the log regression with oscillator indicator. First, you have the lookback period. The indicator calculates a regression line based on a lookback period you set, 150 bars by default. This line forms the midline of our channel, which you can choose to display or hide. If you want to trade based on shorter-term trends, reduce the lookback period to 100 for example, or if you want longer-term trends, increase the lookback period to 200. The channel then expands outwards from this midline, using the standard deviation of price over the same period. You control the channel's width with the channel width setting. The default is 1.5, but you can fine-tune this. This creates our dynamic upper and lower channel lines. Think of these as potential areas of dynamic support and resistance, adjusting with the trend and volatility. Next, we come to the oscillator. There are 4 oscillators to choose from, but my favorites are RSI and the simple stochastic. There is also the signal line, which is a simple moving average of the oscillator. By default, this line is in yellow and the average period is set to 14. This provides potential cross signals right there within the channel, although I personally don't use stochastic and signal line crosses as part of my own trading strategy. Let me reset back to the default settings and then show you how I trade. First, I set the oscillator to stochastic. Then, I set the oscillator's opacity to 0. I don't need it and rely simply on the signal line. Okay, a much cleaner chart without all that noise. So, here's how I trade with this indicator, by looking for confluence. When the signal line goes past the channel, and the price is close to or exceed the bands as well, that's when things start to look interesting. What I like to then do is to combine it with a break of a trend line as the signal to buy or sell. Alternatively, if the momentum gets stretched and starts to turn in an existing area of support or resistance, that's also a good signal. Let's look at another currency pair example. AUD/USD as another case. And here I want to highlight that I prefer my setup to have both the signal line as well as the price be above or touching the bands. If it is either or, I will wait for a better setup. Like here, both the signal and price are below or touching the lower end of the bands. A good time to buy usually. But later on, we see that the signal line exceeded the band while the price was still not close to the upper end of the band. Not a good setup, and one should be patient. To end off this video, this indicator uses the channel for trend context and dynamic levels, and the scaled oscillator for timing. It gives you a very visual way to see momentum shifting within the context of the trend channel, and I think it will be quite helpful for your trading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.